are the champion Jama leaders you have met in the Black Stars?
1. Baby Jet Asamoah. 2. Prichodo Foley.
Okay.
3. Dede Ayu.
Dede Ayu.
He like Jama more than, you see him like a white man, but you like.
Wow, I see.
He like Jama. In music, it is. That is Dede music.
So when I saw the South Africans singing, I told my friend, hey, let's remember our time in school. We have to just approach them with our song. And then we also started singing to approach them. And then they talked, the way they were looking at us. And I was like, oh, okay, psychologically, this thing can work.
It intimidates when you hear them doing it, and then when the rhythm is good and sometimes you feel like, hey, you're here two door. And most of the white coaches, when they come down, sometimes they feel like you are making noise in it, but they realize it's our culture.
Last time I said, yeah, but you soon. Last time we lose much. Last time lose much.
There's no Black Stars in any competition without Jama. And if the World Cup is a platform to showcase cultures, then it's best to show the millions around the world and give them a feel of a deeply rooted culture in Ghana. Jama is fast becoming Ghana's football trademark. I struggle to define what is very common at communal games. Basic school games, inter-colleges, university games, and basically all across the country, anywhere vibrant youth gather for sport. Jama, for the uninitiated, is a spontaneous music performance in Ghana accompanied by dancing, popular among students, athletes, and workers when they meet or gather, and the basic instruments are hand clapping and the voice. Jama activity may be quite boisterous and includes usually up-tempo singing or chanting, accompanied by drums and other percussive instruments. The culture has found its way into the national teams and is one of the items on the lists of many Black Stars fans. While it may seem the culture started with the Black Star squads of the last decade, it appears it only got more amplified with the advent of vibrant social media platforms. Yapreko played 68 international matches for the Black Stars and was a member of the team that won the bronze medal at the 1992 Summer Olympics in Barcelona, and is now in charge of Ghana Premier League side Great Olympics.
Jama started, if you're a Jama guy, that means you're a coast player guy. You know, those days there were no academies and it was coast. So we started from coast. Like let's say we are in Labadi now, we're going to play in Medina. Immediately we sit in the bus, Jama will start from here to Medina. Those days there was no traffic. So you Jama, and we felt like it was like when you Jama, that is when you warm, and you were very young and energetic. So by the time you get there, opponent is already afraid of you. And then most of the games were played in school fields. So you enter the classroom, and the Jama continue from there. Then the warming up in the game. So we graduated from the youth to the senior national team. So you sit in the bus, you go to the prayers, from prayers before the game, prayers, and then in the bus, and then right away, let's say normally those days our time we Wangara Hotel and some of the Usu around. So from here to the stadium, it's Jama throughout.
Even though the Jama sung by the current squad sounds a bit abridged in many ways, Yapreko insists the structured arrangement remains the same. It's quite simply been downloaded and handed over to generations over the years. What are some of your memories of the Jama song? Which Jama song can you remember?
Oh, that's the same Jama they are singing.
Oh, the same thing.
I'm telling you, the same Jama they are singing. The Jama doesn't. Okay, the thing that they added to the ones they added, the Kagogo, that one, we don't do that. No, all that, they were there. They were there because when you get to a stage and the rhythm breaks, somebody will bring something in it. The fanties, they have their rhythm, before somebody will be using some words to fill in the gaps, and then the next song follows. So it was more. The Jama has been way back when I joined the Black Stars 91, and I've experienced the Jama from 91 till I retired 2002.
And the mantle was properly handed over to the new generation. In 2003, a man who would lead the Black Stars in singing and dancing for a decade and more arrived on the stage, finished his career as the all-time leading goal scorer of the Black Stars with 51 goals, represented Ghana the 2006, 2010 and 2014 FIFA World Cups. With 6 goals, is the top African goal scorer in the history of the World Cup, and represented Ghana at the 2004 Summer Olympics and in 7 Africa Cup of Nations. Asamoah Gyan.
I made my debut in 2003, and when it comes to Ghana is a religious country. When we're going to play games, sometimes we do churches, maybe inside, and then we sing. But we didn't get that courage to sing to the field. Sometimes we do it in the bus. But all this started in 2015. I think in 2012. There was one game we played against South Africa. We saw them getting off their bus and then they started singing. And I remember the time we were in the college. When intercolleges time, you see another school singing and then you see another school singing to meet them. So when I saw the South Africans singing, I told my friend, hey, let's remember our time in school. We have to just approach them with our song, So we also got out from the bus and then we also started singing to approach them. And then they talked. They were looking at us, and I was like, oh, okay. Psychologically, this thing can work, and that was how everything started.
In the Black Stars dressing rooms and on the team bus, Asamoah Gyan led the team in singing songs ahead of games. That became a common feature at major tournaments for the national team. Gyan's love for music transcended just the Jama sessions. He recorded hits with accomplished singers and is happy that the next generation of stars are holding on to the legacy.
When it comes to music, of course, I've even done music that has become a hit in the country. I've claimed many awards when it comes to music, So it's a blessing. Sometimes I feel blessed, and I think the next generation have taken over. They've taken over. Sometimes when you see this young boys going, they start singing, and then sometimes I sit back and I feel proud of myself. Like, hey, people are looking up to me, and they've gotten something, and it's working for them, So I thank God for that.
You would think this sweet treat sense of jam is more likely to have been the source of Jama in the musical world, given that we're talking about the slang of musicians to whom a jam represents a welcome opportunity for self-expression. In the major move by the Ghana Football Association to facilitate Jama for the Black Stars, Joseph Langabell was appointed chief drummer of the national team in 2009. The 60-year-old brought on his experience from working as an equipment officer of Great Olympics.
It was the Kojo Fianu, who that time it was the team manager
of the Black
Stars. And he called me to come and tell me, Langabell, there's no support, nobody will support the national team. But because of that, because of you are supporting, you are playing drum against Accra Great Olympics, you are supporting Olympics with the drum, come and mobilize your drummers to come and help the national team. Okay. But when the national team will play, then I go and pay the drum red, gold, green.
Okay.
When Olympics, when we finish the national assignment, then I come back to Olympics. Then I paint it blue and white. I did it until Kwesi Nyantakyi come to as a GFA president. And as I said, then they say I should wait. But later on, they called me. Kwesi Nyantakyi told me, they say, Langabell, what the big man said that they will give you the chief drummer for the national teams. In Angola, we did well. They say we go for last. It's because of the overlapping.
Yeah.
Where it mess up, where Mindo or Egypt man come and score the last minute goal.
Yes.
Where they took the cup.
Yes.
And that enthusiasm and courageous and cheerful, we take go to the World Cup.
Yeah.
You understand me?
Yes.
And after we go to the World Cup, see the vibration.
Yeah.
See the vibration. The vibration started from 2009 when we go to Egypt, we go to Libya.
Yeah.
When Mike Tyson went go and won, he got injury there.
Yeah.
Where the vibration started come. Why the players didn't say that they don't like Langabe, play for drum for them? Because you know, every time I thought they from outside the country, they call, where's the Langabe? Special, Samuenku, Ajima Bedu, Dede Ayu, Asamoah, all the players. When they come to, they call the national team, is it Langabe Day? They say Langabe Sarai. You understand me? No, all the World Cup they go, they themselves they feel comfortable of me Langabe.
For over a decade, seeing Langabell leading the Black Stars in the Jama session became a common sight. More like a group singing performance, usually with a cantor and a chorus. Its first and common form is a call and response, where the chorus echoes every musical phrase by the lead singer, Joseph Langabell, and features a closing refrain ending in a number of such exchanges. Langabell explains why Jama must be a part of the team's preparations.
What the South Africa people?
Yeah.
When they are coming to park, both the ladies and the men, they are with their valorous music. Why they are doing so? No. Why they are doing so? They do that to make sure that the opponent when is coming, the opponent will go fish. They go fish shy. Hey, Charlie, this guy is there. Charlie, they make wide. See how they are coming where they are coming with kakai. You understand me?
Yeah.
Well, that one too is one of the psychology.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yes.
To bully your opponent.
Okay.
You understand? Anytime I thought we are playing with South Africa, see the atmosphere. They are coming with Jama. We too, we are coming to Jama.
Yeah.
We make our game make solid contact.
Okay.
With the two countries all.
Okay.
Anybody win himself, no harm in trying. Sub hit.
Yeah.
Everybody take it like that.
Yeah.
But other teams, when we go there with Jama, they feel shy. Because before we enter the town, the Jama them roll. I hold the bomba, the jet, hold the ododopo. How do you call it? Ofori have the how do you call it? Amante have the maracas. You understand me? Ofori took have the everything. Energy, courageous and cheerful with the inside the bus, outside the bus. Well, it made the players have quite sound
Peace of mind.
minded.
Yeah.
You understand me? When there's a match time, no Jama. When there's a match time, the match time means that training time.
Yes.
When they are doing training, the focus of them are training.
Yes.
Nobody disturb them. No drum in the bus, nothing in the bus, except only last day of the training.
Then Jama.
Only last day of the training. Then the boys, the training when they have, the stress and everything going down
Yes.
for them
Yes.
because of the training and so many, some brothers and sisters and the wives will call you, so many hanky-panky, we got about the things in the house.
Yeah.
You got it?
Yeah.
But immediately reach the man there where Jama, they inside, how do you call it, Wakaso them all Jordan, you see, they feel comfortable for that Jama styling. You understand me?
I see.
Now after when we play the match, we win the bus inside, that's why they don't know where to be, no there, don't go there.
Tell me about the bus. When you win a match.
Yeah, when you win the match, you see everybody get happy. You understand me? Everybody get happy. Well, because of that, people, the players, he will make sure that they will sing and enjoy praising to the Lord of Jesus Christ of Nazareth.
Right.
So I had to take full advantage of the former national chief drummer of the Black Stars. A breakdown, perhaps, of how he got the existing, experienced, and fresh squad members of the Black Stars to move along to rhythm and lyrics and ensure the culture was delicately handed over to generations that followed. Like the changing faces of the Black Stars, a new regime almost meant a new face in facilitating Jama in and around the Black Stars.
Yes, you know, every class when there's a choir master in the class, in the church, in the choir room, first of all, you say do. You say do, re, mi, fa, so, do, ti, do.
Yeah.
And they said that everybody will say do, re, mi, fa, so, do, ti, do.
Yeah.
For everybody there. Then later on, when the choristers patch what the choir master is teaching them, then you see the thing is treble bass, auto, tenor moving through the Babylon to the uncom bass.
Yes.
You understand me?
Yes.
Well, the players, when like I say, Odo go be nyagazo.
Okay.
Then do they go respond. Odo go be nyagazo. Odo go be hoo-ha-ha. Odo go be ho. Odo go be ho.
So like call and response.
You see, no, these things.
Call and response.
They respond. They know. They know because it's not today I start with them.
Okay.
You understand me? It's not today I start with them. The players, some of the players, I meet them on the 17th before they come to under 20.
Okay.
Or they know them and reading already.
Okay.
And then those who from under 20 to local blaster, I meet them too there.
Yeah.
I draw with them and I give them the vibration of the music. Before you come to the blaster, or before they call you to the blaster, you get all the rhythm or roll before with Langabe, before you come to the blaster.
Okay.
Now, when you come to the blaster, the old people are there who know the music. They will tune you together to you. You to when they are singing, you follow with the vibration with the song. Then you are here to make ka.
Comic football enthusiast and entertainer Joseph Tego, also known as Baby Joe, arrived on the scene.
Na blaster bo match me kai blaster ni omni gabon na tough match nti na me ye show wo supporters ni mu nti me ye show me sana satam na afena samaja enyum na de eba nti wona na asamaja si boy na ogina won mo friend bla ana mo friend me area park no so nti me first time in area park no so no nti wona na me start say me na asamaja mu any place no obi esa Temeka say, Asamajan, any blaster for no, but in Naja, Asamajan so, and I'm not doing do blaster for. Our Odo men,
After cheerleading the Black Meteors team in Egypt that failed to qualify for the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, Baby Joe graduated to the senior national team and took very little time to establish a new order.
Also football, the players in the Obu problem, Obu no Ebasa or camp. Obu coach be quite under pressure. But also now Obi to say Ojo na back camp one. And yet but also my boys need G, no fago ball. Nti say Bobo on me say 1 o'clock by my boy say about 3 o'clock by 1 o'clock na my set up nti you be call room by room na many boys na here because after me coach but psychology no say me call room by room I mean ginger boys no boy na me mom confidence food match we there we say you hard na there na win it gakra nti boys na kana say there you camp na kana say mo ni gi omo so mo gidie say there you also be on the why basa o jano why basa na camp why basa but you camp one my boys there energy Ghana ngana say ye dia ne Jama football mo do ni say o banya confidence no pa ball no asa bibia no o banya confidence say do ye no e be ye yie te no say me be the boys nanim another team ni si forma me the boys ni be shi Jama na me do ma ye da ko until me yes na boys na say ni gi say me yes ade no a mo ni gi.
Football fans and Black Stars players have no option than to be hooked and trapped onto Baby Joe's antics during the Jama sessions. The climax of the activity is Ojo Mensu, which literally means Ojo, don't cry.
Yes, Ghana, emi ya. Inese me dia emi ya pa na mensu na me raho. Ngo me do me mother Ghana. Se Ghana be ye Ghana Blaster be she ebe win match. na me ni ji last time shed dia me tumi su na me ra ho me hu dem na nya su na there me su say blaster we lose match blaster lose match.
The Ghana Football Association is not lost on the excitement. Well, the Ghana Football Governing Body are more than concerned with the welfare and mental health of national team players. Jama is wholly welcomed, and the association over the years is interested in facilitating the process any way they can. Henry Asante Chum is FA Communications Director and knows the importance of the drill.
It is our culture. These players enjoy going through the Jama section. I remember some years ago, I spoke to one of our former players who said, you know, it gives them the opportunity to reminisce the days they were in school and the day they were playing intercore, you know, the kind of songs they used to sing when they are on the team bus going to the stadium to play for their various schools. And it's a good, you know, it brings back those memories and it makes them feel good. I mean, it gives them a certain sense of readiness for the task ahead. So from 2006, I know in 2006 I traveled with a team to Rwanda. You remember we couldn't qualify for the Cup of Nations in Tunisia 2004. Then under I think was it Bukazies? Yes, the second coming of Bukazies. You know, they normally do that on the last day of training. So, for instance, if there is a game on Sunday and then they are training on Saturday evening, the last day of training, immediately after the training, they know they need to go through the Jama session. And there are players who are good at it. You know, I know Joseph Edu is very good when it comes to the drums. Daniel Amate is good. Vocally, he sings a lot. He loves to sing a lot. Sometimes when there is dull moment in camp, there are players who even you know, start it. They ginger their colleagues to come along. Baby Jet, absolutely amazing. You know the Frichua. Yes. You know, he loves it a lot, and Amate plays it very well as well. Joseph Edu also plays, and then Richard Ofori. You know, let me give you a story. So we were going to Sudan when Siki Akono was the head coach. We were going to Sudan. We had played Sudan in Cape Coast. We won by 2 goals to 0. Andre Ayew scored both goals, if you remember. We were going to Khartoum for the reverse fixture, and Richard Ofori was not, you know, eligible because he picked up a yellow card and was ruled out of that game. Then Andre Ayew, you know, because of COVID, that time he was playing for Swansea, so the players who were in England couldn't travel to Sudan because Sudan was a red zone. And so we hardly brought in Fatah Dauda, we brought in John Boy, yes, and then there was Joseph Edu as well. And at the last team meeting at the Alisa Hotel, Andre Ayew made an appeal. He appealed to the technical team and the management to take Richard Ofori along. For what reason? Because he felt, first of all, as a deputy captain and also someone who is good at the Jama, he needed to be there to motivate his players. They call it morale. Yeah. So it's something that has been around, and it's something that the players believe in, and it lifts up their spirits. It gives them a certain sense of preparedness and readiness for the task ahead. Yeah. And having been around then as a journalist and now as a team official, I think it adds a lot to the color.
Jama lyrics are comedic and deal with topical and humorous subjects persisting in schools or society traditionally. It helps players to oratorically boast about their country and ridicule their rivals. The Ghana FA is not shying away from copywriting Jama soon.
I think it is symbolic. You know, other African countries are even picking it up. You know, you see the Bafana, and lately you see them also sing. They love dancing as well, you know. But it's our culture. You know, it is part of us. That is what, showcases us. That is what portrays us to the rest of the world. In the beginning, it was new. People were not used to it. But as we continued doing it and we showed consistency in that area, now people have grown to accept it. Not only Ghanaians, but football public across the globe have grown to accept it. So yes, I think that to a large extent it is something that the FA needs to take advantage of and try to patent it, and make it look, as a unique resemblance of the Black Stars. Not only the Black Stars, but all our national teams. You see, the female national teams also do that. The junior national teams, the Black Starlets. We were in Kumasi recently for the Black Meteors versus, Mozambique, and it was all over. Baby Joe was with the team. We did it before the team departed from the hotel. It was West on the bus, and then he became West when they arrived at the stadium. I think it is fun, and maybe we need to originalize it and make it look formal. Maybe formalize it in a certain way.
Despite all the positive sides of Jama, there's a growing school of thought who believe rather than sing and dance before a game, national team players should be focused on delivering the job. Some fans have simply said the Jama before games must quite match Ghana's performance on the pitch. Well, the performances lately haven't been great. Ajimambedu represented Ghana at the under-20, under-23 and senior level. He missed out on the 2010 World Cup but represented Ghana in the 2014 World Cup in Brazil. The midfielder, who scored 11 goals in 78 appearances, sharply disagrees.
It's a football game, for Christ's sake. We need to release a bit of tension. It doesn't keep so long. We do it only 5 minutes. From the bus, it's not from the hotel straight to the stadium. So let me let people know. It's when you are getting close to the stadium, like 4 minutes to the stadium, then somebody will alert us, guys, we are close to the stadium. Then from the bus to the dressing room, it will take you for 2 minutes. So in all this, it takes like 5 or 6 minutes. And I don't think it changed anything. It just released a bit of tension, bring attention to the team as well, for people to know that, once this song is up, it's our gallant Blasters is coming. So it doesn't change anything. It didn't change anything at all. It's just to release stress, laugh, and enjoy football, because football, we all know, it's just a football. We need to have fun. So it's not a problem. It doesn't create anything. It doesn't create problems for the team. No tiredness, because we don't run. It's just like we are walking and singing just 4 minutes. So they should allow us to enjoy this small moment.
Black Stars assistant coach George Boateng did not feature for any of the national teams through no fault of his, but has been in sync with the country's great footballing culture. George, who works with Otoado, Chris Hughting and Didi Dramani, joins the fan in his own way.
I said passion is important in the team, with the players and everybody. The jamming is a feeling that the boys use to boost their morals, to boost themselves, to get ready to perform. And also what I like is you don't obviously see the European countries or South American countries doing it, but the African countries always have the jamming when they come off the bus, or the last day of game day -1 before the game. And the jamming also involves praying. Sometimes it's gospel songs, sometimes it's high life, sometimes it's hip life, sometimes it's Afrobeats, depending on what the feeling is of the boys. Then the jamming will start. But it brings also us together, I think. I'm 100% sure about that. If you look at how we sing, we dance, everybody is together. When we qualified for the World Cup against Nigeria, the circumstances were not great. We were locked in the hotel for in the dressing room for almost 2 hours, and we jammed. Yes.
Jamming took you through all?
Jamming took us through all. We were stuck in the room. We were eating, we were dancing, we were singing, we were playing drums. And that started from the president to the minister, to the players, to the head coach. Everybody was involved in the dressing room. That shows you how important the jamming, the dancing, singing is. It brings all of us together.
Yes, George, hand clapping is primary. The use of simple whistles, indigenous drums, especially the lead and support drums of the Kpalago and Tamalin, and the Gome feature at times, and the moments will be as tense as they come.
If you're getting worried about how loud the music can get in the tunnel, sorry. Quite simply, there will be Jama anywhere you encounter a Ghanaian national team. George Adi Jr., Jama, Ghana.
Asa na champion na gogo na shishi na wo ni mesu aba hey apochi aya thank you.